All right, so back again. Another workout, this time late at night, but we still got to get it. It's almost tomorrow, actually. Just finished cardio and warming up a little bit. And today's a lower body day, and you guys know the back was really, really tight the last couple workouts, but the back is fine again, so it's time for lower body day, and that just shows that it's just muscle fatigue. It's just I'm not used to lifting, and so now my body feels good, so we're gonna ramp up again, lower body day. And today gonna do some box jumps, did some warm-ups. Now it's time to box jump, and I really like box jumping. Again, I don't know how good it's gonna go because I haven't box jumped in forever, and I don't even know if it's safe. Like that's where I'm at right now. Nothing feels safe, but I'm gonna jump anyway and we see what happens. Like I hope nothing gets messed up, but gonna do some box jumps and then jump into some squats, I think. Is that a squat? Yeah, we got a squat. And let's see here. Glute ham raises, gonna hit that again, and then this time we're gonna go with some good mornings and calf raises. I wish I could leg press. I feel like that would be really good, but ain't got no leg press machine in here, man. And then finish up with some core. So that's pretty much what I'm doing today, hitting the lower body. And man, it feels good to recover after that lower body day earlier in the week. Yeah, I thought, man, I'm gonna be out. This isn't good, but lifted upper body after that lower body day. And now we're going into the second lower body day. And not much different. So hit some box jumps, get some cleans in. And for anyone who wants to know what I did for warm up, so I rode the bike, did only 20 minutes of cardio just because it's really, really late and I wanted to get done as soon as possible. Did some warm up for my hamstrings, some mountain climbers, some fire hydrants, and then yeah, just some floor work. Just get warmed up as good as possible, which is crazy because I feel like like I said, I never took warm-ups really seriously either before, and now like they matter. Like I got to take a whole section of the workout just to warm up. And here's the thing though, I feel better than I did when I started working out, and so that's the thing. You just got to start. And so now I'm starting. I feel good, and we'll see how these box jumps go. Other than that, man, today has been pretty good. Nothing crazy. Just I ate pretty well today. Been using that keto bread. I don't know who it's from, but I get it from Costco. And I ate keto bread with some sausages, like a couple sausages for dinner, and sauerkraut. It was good. It was fine, and I feel like I've been eating good, and so the weight should start coming down. Probably down like almost 2 pounds now, which is slow going, but not bad. At least it's going down. And I found a drink that I like. This found it at my brother's house. Body Armor Light. His wife had this over there today when I was over there, and it's like 20 calories, and she said she didn't like this flavor, but man, it was pretty good. So I might try getting some of these. It's like 14 grams of carbs though, and 2 grams of sugars, but 20 calories, and so I'm on the calories in, calorie out thing. So yeah, this is pretty good. Bruh, on other news, shocking, my son, who's 7 years old, is he 7? He's 7 years old. After soccer practice today, ran a mile. All right, so he ran about a mile and he didn't stop. Now the crazy part is, I think if I ran a mile, I would collapse on the ground. So seeing that little 7-year-old run, I was like, son, keep going, man. Don't stop. Don't stop. It was pretty cool. It was pretty impressive. And just watching the kids get it, man, get after it. It's pretty cool to see. And man, that's better than any gains in here, better than any gains I make or losses I have, right, if I'm trying to lose weight. But better than any of that is seeing your kids like get better at the things they love to do, seeing them become better people, seeing them mature, seeing them learn new things, seeing them run, seeing their just them develop physically. It's been awesome. One of my friends sent me a video of his son bench pressing, man, and I'm like, dude, that's sick, right? It's like, it's awesome to see, man. Like, bigger than what we got going on, man. Seeing the kids get after it, that's something special. That's living, right? That's living. This is good, but seeing those little guys, those little girls work out and just improve and get stronger and get faster and become better people, that is living. That's never been so happy. So yeah, let's get it. So the form can't be too good on here, but we'll try to do what we can. So with these, you technically don't want to make any noise when you're jumping on these boxes. You want to be able to explode up, and it's crazy not having the juice to do it. But we're gonna get there. Just a matter of time. But yeah, carrying all the weight is a lot harder, and I'm sure that you gotta progress with it. Maybe come up on your toes, drop down, and work on landing softly. But at this point, I just don't care. I just wanna jump. And also, because I'm not going crazy, there's no use jumping more than 20 inches right now, because I'm just gonna be pulling my knees up higher. I'm not actually getting more height, so it makes no sense. I'm jumping as much as I can, kind of. So that's what's going down. I lied, I can't help myself. Had to try, see if I could do it a little higher. Oh my, not good. Not good form. Not good explosion. Not good landing. Praise God for a soft box though. Really, I would have hurt myself. Honestly, if you're gonna lift in your garage, get some stall mats so you can drop weight on it. I think these are like, man, they're either 1/2 inch or 3/4 inch. And it's just good to drop weight. But I think if you want to be even safer, get something a little thicker. Get 1.5 inch rubber, the ones that are dense like this. Don't get those soft EVO foam, whatever that's called, from like Home Depot. You can get it. Don't get those small squishy pads. But these ones right here, they'll protect your foundation. I had no problems in here dropping weight on horse stall mats. They look ugly. Ideally you have some, play flooring, or some of the ones like the fancier ones, but we ain't got that kind of money, So use what the horsies use, So that's what we got. But allows you to drop weights down on the floor. And I think that makes your lifting experience even better. Who doesn't want to hear the bar and the plates just clanging on the ground? You know, or if you're using bumpers, thumping. Form sucks. I'm facing this way because on my garage slope there, on my garage floor, there's a slope going this way. I don't know if you can tell, but doing it like this, I feel like, I don't know, I just get paranoid about lifting one way with a slope. So I always try to flip once in a while when I was working out. But I say once in a while, but I'm only 2 weeks in, basically. So, or on week 2. So, yeah, who am I? I don't know what I'm doing. But, let's go. If you're like me, it feels good just even moving again. No need to be perfect. Actually, probably should be perfect. Technique is everything. Gotta do a good one. Let's go. Dang, that sucks. So today, because second day of squatting this week, I'm actually gonna keep the weight light and I'm just gonna try and get some depth today and try to get ATG, associates to the ground. And hopefully it works out. We'll see. Also, what are your thoughts on lifting with Brooks running shoes? I've seen a video of someone saying it's terrible for you, but yeah, never really thought about it. Had lifting shoes in the past with the thick heel, but I don't know. I was just lifting whatever I was wearing. Didn't make a big deal about it, but yeah, what are your thoughts? Not bad. Feeling good. What? Felt too good. Try and so that felt really good. Let's just try to add a little bit of weight and then we shall see. But my shoulder, so here's the thing. My shoulder feels much better than it did at the beginning of the week. So that's good news. I'm certain there's something wrong with the form there. Who cares? I'm feeling a strange need to take this weight and do some reverse lunges. Calling an audible on the workout. It wasn't planned, but that's what I'm feeling like. We'll see how it goes. Oh, oh no, oh no. We gotta get depth. Oh. Okay, I regret starting that, but we're gonna knock it out. I'll just keep this weight right here. That's hard enough right now. Whew. Okay. Whew. Yep. That got me. All right, so done with the workout. It is, I think, almost 1 a.m. right now. And yeah, almost 1 a.m. But it was a good workout, got it in, and good lower body day. I felt way better than on Monday when I hit lower body. And I kept the weight light, but tried to get depth. Things that didn't go as well. I feel like the power cleans, or the cleans, I don't even know what I'm saying right now. I felt like that was terrible. The box jumping was expectedly terrible. But dude, when you're jumping at this weight, I don't know what you expect, you know? You just gotta get it. But other than that, man, the squat felt way better. My shoulder feels way better. And I'm wondering it's because I did some, focused on my own rehab on Tuesday. Maybe my shoulder is fine. I just gotta rehab it more, which would make sense. But yeah, it was a good workout. And one of the things I wanna say again is, it feels good to get this done. It feels good to stay consistent, and even though life gets hectic, but the win for me is not in here. This is fun. It feels good to get back, but the win for me is the family, the kids, my wife, and making sure that they're taken care of. And this work in here is just an extension of that. It's not the end all be all. It doesn't make or break me. It's not an identity thing. I could care less ultimately about it. The thing I care more about is my family, being here for them, and that's what drives me. And like I said, I think I get more joy, more happiness out of seeing my son running his 1 mile today than anything else. And that kid works hard. I feel like a lot of my kids are growing into who God made them, which is awesome. And I really want to see their strengths and see them live into those things. And yeah, part of me doing this is I want to be around for all of that. And even though I know life is short, and you don't know when it's going to end. But if life is short already, I don't want it to be shorter. So that's why I'm in here. But yeah, seeing my kids, and one of the things that helps is my kids are around friends that are also getting after it, also active, and that's awesome to see. And that's another thing I would say is, man, get your kids off of the screens as best you can and take them outside and play with them. Like, let them run around, let them play, let them explore, let them dream, let them imagine. One of the things that is a highlight of today that we've been doing is, we try to, as often as we can, get our kids around before they go to sleep and just, talk with them and check up with them on their day. And today we did it around the dinner table, and then afterwards we've been reading books to our kids. So we're on the Chronicles of Narnia, and you'd be surprised, man. You take them off of screens, you read books to them, they get excited. So the first time it was kind of awkward, and now we're like halfway through the book and they just want to read the whole thing. Like, they want to know what's coming next, right? You see them more attentive, you see them listening more, and yeah, that's the stuff, man. That's the win. Yeah, seeing your kids thrive, that's it. Setting a foundation for the next generation, that's it. Like for me, being back in here reminds me of starting again with my dad. Starting working out, lifting again with my dad. It feels like brand new like that, and I associate that with my childhood. I associate that with the early years. I associate that with the grind. I associate that with my family, my brother. And that's what I want to lay down for the kids is a foundation that they can build off of, and go higher than I did, higher than we did, my wife and I did. Like, we want to set them up as best we can to do great things, do great things. And that's what you want for your kids, and greatness, not in the eyes of the world, man. I've been seeing a lot of stuff like that in the world about people thinking that they want to be just really, really rich, or really, really in shape, and really, really this, and really, really that. And they hide it behind thinking of other people, but really it's arrogant. The way they come across is arrogant and selfish. And for me, that's not the way to go, right? Pride is not the way to go. Like, when you look at Jesus, whatever you believe, but what I believe is, you look at Jesus and you see a man who had everything that you could ever wanted, right? The Bible says that though he was in the form of God, he did not count equality with God a thing to be grasped, a thing to be held onto, right? Although he could have been worshipped as God and treated as God, and he was sitting in heaven with everything you could ever ask for, all the wealth, all the riches, all the power, all the authority, seated in heaven, right? God, the thing that a lot of these people want to be, God. He is God. And it says that although he was in the form of God, he did not count equality with God as something to be grasped, something to be held onto. Instead, he emptied himself by taking on the form of a servant. And that's what Jesus did, right? He takes on the form of a servant. He sets aside all the trappings of heaven, right? The glory of heaven. He takes on, he empties himself by taking on human flesh, right? So it's a subtraction by addition, in a sense, right? Like, he takes on human flesh, and the Bible says that he submits himself to death on a cross. Right, that he goes and takes on all of our shame and all of our brokenness and all of our sin. And because he does that, right, then it says, because of that, because of his obedience, because of his humility, right, then his Father exalts him, right, and gave him the name that is above every name. And so the world will tell you that the way up is up, and the kingdom tells you that the way up is down, right? It's humility. It's thinking of others, it's not considering yourself as something better than other people, and staying humble like that. And I think that's, to me, when I look at Jesus and I see a man that has everything that I would ever want to be in a man, and at the same time is willing to set that aside to care for other people. And I think that's really what success is. That's really what being a man is. That's really what being a good person is. It's humility. And none of us are humble, right? All of us think about ourselves. All of us are selfish, and that's why Jesus came. That's why he humbled himself first, not just to give us an example of what humility looks like, but to pay for our own pride and our own arrogance and our own selfishness. And man, even here, when you're trying to better yourself and you're trying to do something great, it's easy to get caught up in self, really, and to be thinking about yourself in all of it. But you gotta look to other people, and specifically look to God, because you look to Jesus, and if he's humble, then that means that you have no reason to not be humble, right? If you got a guy that's perfect, and he's the most humble person that ever existed, probably the only humble person completely that ever existed, then you tripping if you think that you don't need to be humble. You tripping if you don't think that you don't have to deal with your pride. So yeah, that's winning, and that's living, really. Doing that, take the stuff that you got and to lay it down for the betterment of other people and the betterment of your family and your friends and your community and your church, all of that stuff. So yeah, gonna get some sleep and then check the weight in the morning. I'm excited.